All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello there. Oh, yes. 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 Of course. Of course it was going to happen eventually. Why do you ask? Well, I mean, we have done so many tier lists from software games that it was bound to happen eventually, of course. We've done Dark Souls Remastered. Well, it's the same. Dark Souls Remastered. When it comes to the music, it's the same. We did Dark Souls 2. We did Dark Souls 3. We did Elden Ring. We did Shadow of the Earth 3. So obviously we had to do Nightreign. Of course, it's the next step. However, today we're going to do it a little bit differently, of course. And that is because we are going to be ranking the Nightlord themes from Nightreign. And now this is going to be a shorter stream for sure. Short but sweet. One of the reasons is because I have something scheduled after the stream, so I can't stay too long. But also, we are going to do only the Nightlord themes. If there's time, we can also do the Evadark versions of them. Although I'm not sure if all the tracks have Everdark versions of them. But probably we could check the ones that already have them. Okay. So I hope you've been having a good week, a good end of the week. And I am actually going to use a little bit of time to share the stream on Discord and YouTube, obviously. And we will try straight up, okay? Hey, W, what's up? Hi, only boss themes. Yes, we're going to do only the boss themes. That's right. Everdark is the best part. It is included in the music always. I'm not sure what you mean by that. What does that mean? Okay, let me share the stream here then. Let's see. Let's share it first in Discord. I think it's the easiest thing to do. Okay, let me share this here. Stream now. There we go. Streaming now. Okay, there we go. Yep. Send to everybody. Yes, sir. And let me share this now in YouTube. Create, post. Okay. Here we go. Okay, give me 1 second. When is my time to shine? I think we'll do the Hitman tier list tomorrow, I think. Because I couldn't do I was going to do it Sunday, but I couldn't find the time to stream the anime music request stream during the week. So instead of doing your Hitman tier list on Sunday, I'm gonna move it to Saturday, and we will do the anime music request stream on Sunday on Twitch. Yeah, I think that arrangement works for me. I mean, actually, the only reason, one of the reasons why I was able to move this your stream for tomorrow is because I rescheduled the thing for today. So that's one of the reasons why I also going to do a shorter stream today. Okay, let's see. Let me share this in YouTube as well, and we're good to go. Okay. Okay, let me share this here. Boom. Okay. Go. Streaming now. All right, there we go. And like I said, if we have a little bit of time, we can also do the Everdark versions. But someone told me that is the Everdark is already included in the soundtracks. So I'm not really sure about that. If that's the case, well, that's way better because we killed two birds with one stone. That's definitely works for me. All right. So let me see here the chat. Okay, there we go. Is it part of the whole song since the release? It is part of the whole song since the release, not additional, even before the release of their Everdark fights. That is actually a relief because then we don't have to listen to the song twice, I guess, which is going to save us time as well. Hey, Roll, what's up? Everdark are part of their themes. You can listen to all of the 8 within less than hours. Okay. So tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Hey, Vindicator, what's up? No main menu theme. What are you talking about? You're talking about the Nightreign menu theme? No, it's just the Nightlords today. So no. Unless you consider the main menu a Nightlord, which I don't think it is, obviously. So, okay. How about we start right up, okay? Obviously, let's just do it in this succession, okay? We will do Gladius first and Adel or Adel, I don't know. Adel, Noster, and so on and so forth in this order. We have listened to a couple of these tracks on stream. We did here, I did make a video, a dedicated video for Libra, by the way. And we did hear Fulgore, Caliggo, and Helltor, the Nightlord, before. But obviously we didn't make them into a tier list, okay? So let me look for Gladius, the best of the Beast of Night. It's preferably we're going to be listening to the song as well as, you know, watching the gameplay too. I think that's one of the best way to do it. Gladius, Beast of the Night. Gladius, Beast of the Night. Steve. Okay, this is 521. Okay, perfect. Okay, we already have the. We will probably listen to this from the topic version of it, and we will see a fight. We'll probably see like a solo fight, so it lasts longer, because maybe, you know, people down the bosses too fast when they're playing as I think it's 3 or 4 players, isn't it? So let's see. What is it? Yeah, Gladius, Best of the Night, solo. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 6 minutes 51. That's perfect. The game, by the way, has many good non-boss themes. Credit is divine. Hey, Conkel, what's up? The credit? You mean the main credits theme? Well, maybe we can do another. You know, I'm totally open to do another Nightreign stream where we rank other tracks. I do know I don't know if the characters that you play in the game also have themes for them. Do they have themes? I forgot the name of them. Are they called recluse fighters or whatever it is? If they have themes, we can do that as well, I think. He doesn't have one, Gladius. Wait, what? Gladius doesn't have a... Wait, what? What do you mean? It's right here. Gladius, Beast of Night. What do you mean it doesn't have a theme? Right music, sing fight. By the way, Everdark are separate fights. I know Everdark are separate fights, but someone told me that the Everdark versions of the songs. You were the one that told me that, right? The Everdark version of the tracks are already implemented in the soundtrack. You don't need to see his fight. The music is fine to hear. How about you shut up? Same OST. It doesn't have a video dedicated for full OST. Okay, you're just confusing me. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's listen to Gladius, Beast of Night. Because it says so here. This is the topic. The topic track. And we'll see the fight. Okay, let's listen to the song and let's check the fight too. Let's lower the volume. Well, actually, let's mute it and let's play the song. Can you hear the music okay? Let me play it a little bit further. Can you hear the music? Your wretches are always like, Atlas, we can't hear this song. And it's about to finish. And I'm like, why did you say so before? Yes, okay, fantastic. Let's listen to the track then. Boom. This is the Cerberus like boss. Ooh. That was cool. Oh shit, they split. No way. Oh, this is the second phase, I guess. Yeah, second phase. Okay, now we have the martial snare. We have a little bit more of more percussion. Well, we do have percussion involved now. Previous queue, phase one, we didn't have that. Like some of the string instruments that we hear are not actually like whole ensembles. They're like solo instruments. Yeah, like the cello sounds like a solo instrument. Remind me of that. Actually, I'm going to say it right now. Maybe the solo instruments are meant to symbolize each wolf or whatever creature this is. You know, when they split up, it means that each instrument of the ensemble goes solo, so to speak. So we have like a solo cello and a solo violin, and it represents each individual, you know, creature. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, I think this is third place or something. Ooh. Same composer as Avatar, you can hear it. Great tender OST from PS3. Ooh. That was the end of the track. Okay, very interesting. The first and second phase. Yeah, that's like a solo cello, and like I said, I think the composer here, like Tai Tomisawa, did that on purpose. You know, he included solo instruments as a storytelling vessel, or as a motif more than a storytelling vessel, of just representing each fraction of the Cerberus creature when it splits up. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see here. Peak, the Everdark part is insane. What's the Everdark part? That last one that we heard, the third phase, so to speak. The third phase is the Everdark phase, I suppose. Okay, well, there we have it. How about we vote? It's time to vote for Gladius, the Beast of Night. Okay, so what do you think we should give Gladius, Beast of Night? An S, A, B, C, or D? Type it in the chat right now. Drop it in the chat. Let's go. Let's see it. Come on. B, me. D, C, B, A, S. S, B, C, D. S, A, B, C, D. Come on. Okay. We have a B. Okay, Deadhead says B. Paragon says C. W says A. Conkel says B plus. Okay, it's pretty split up. I mean, there's, although B is winning right now, it's just pretty split up. Should I intervene or not? And switching from B to C. Okay, in that case, we would have two C's, one B and one A. Phase 3 is S, whole is B plus or A. Okay, I'm going to account you for B plus then. So let's see. In that case, we have Deadhead did change to C, so we have two C's. Conkel says B, Punisher says B, and W says A. So we have a tie in between B and C. Oh. Okay, well, I should be the tie, unless unless we have anybody on the stream that wants to do the tiebreaker, I'll do the tiebreaker. So I'm going to wait for 10 seconds. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Actually, let me do the countdown here. It's way more fun to do it like this way. Okay, well, this is too much. Jeez. Okay, let's do the 10 seconds here. Okay, there we go. Let's put the timer. Boom. 10 seconds for someone to do the tiebreaker. I would say A. Okay. Shut up. Okay, so in that case, we would have the C from Deadhead, Paragon C, W, A. So we have two A's and two C's. It's the same. We still have a tiebreaker. We still have a tiebreaker. So if we don't have any tiebreaker from the audience, I will do it myself. I'll do it. I'll do it. What are we voting on? I just arrived. We are voting for the soundtrack or the theme of Gladius, Beast of Night. And we have a tie right now. It's tied in between C and A. We have two A votes, two C votes, and one B from Conkel. So if you want to do the tiebreaker, be my guest. But if not, you're gay. And Deadhead said B. No, dummy. Read again. Read the chat again. He said, I'm switching from B to C. Are you blind? Huh? You donut? Eldrick says A. Okay. I overestimated it. Okay. We'll be realistic. Not everything can be top of a list. Yeah, I mean... Atlas, put in 136 and see why it's A. You really want it to be on A, huh? Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So let me do the recount here. Okay, let's see. We have Deadhead with a C, Paragon with a C. That's two C's. W-A, Conkel B. Punisher said A at the end. And Eldrick said A. So we have 1, 2, 3 A's. 2 C's. And Conkel did change, or it was something else? No, Conkel. Wait, what? Okay, Conkel did change to C. Oh my god. VMAX says B. Oh my god. Okay, let me do the recount again. Jesus Christ. You're driving me crazy, man. Okay, let me see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Deadhead changed to C. Punisher did say A. Uh, W. Wait. Yeah. WA. Conkel changed to C at the end. Punisher said A at the end. Eldrick voted A. So that's 3 A's. Okay. VMAX is B. Okay, so we have 3 A's, 2 C's, and 1 B so far. Abacus required. Yeah, I'm literally typing them in. Okay, well, I'm going to challenge this because I don't think this song is an A. Although the Everdark version got significantly better, and I do think that the solo instruments added a lot of gravitas and coolness as a motif for the splitting of the main boss. I don't think it's an A tier. I think that's too generous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vote C, and that will make it a tie again. So in which case we're gonna have to do the trusty coin toss. How about that? The coin toss comes in at the first track that we're ranking today. This is going to be a bloodbath because this is the first song and it's already a bloodbath. So let's see. Let's see it. Coin toss. Okay, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, I would rather use the other one. We always use this one, but I want to see other options. Let's see. Okay, we have done this before. Heads. Yeah, I like how this one looks. Let's use this one. Okay, there we go. Uh, 3A and 3Cs, it means that bro, just do it, Lamau. Why not just take the mean value of it? If it's in between C and A, then it wouldn't it? Then it would be B, wouldn't it? Well, oh God, if only things work that way, huh? If only. I'm afraid to imagine what will happen tomorrow. Yeah. Bro is bad at math. Shut up, bitch. You're bad at math, not me. You just confuse me because you changed everything. You changed the votes. No, now I think it's A. No, I think it's C now. Try to count like that. If you have a variable that changes all the time, you will never get the answer for it. Pussy. Okay, so we have a split. 3 A's and 3 C's. A is heads. C is tails. I changed my mind. Is S for the phase 3. In that case, what did you vote before? A. It's the same thing, bitch. We will still have it's not even the same thing. You will be taking A for S and C would win. So if you're actually doing that, be my guest because this makes it way easier. If you change your vote to S, that would make 3 C's, 2 A's, 1 S, and 1 B. Easy PC. I changed my mind. Is S for S phase 3. You know what? I'm going to take you upon that. It's right. It's written right there in the chat, lads and lasses. W just screwed all of you A's over. He changed to S. He's taking the ball down with all of you. So C it is. Look at that. Yeah, cancel him. Cancel the wretch. Okay, now let's listen to Adel or Adel, Baron of Night. Adel, Baron of Night. What if the other A voters change to S? What if you don't do anything because it's settled? It's already in the rank? I'm not gonna let you change your fucking votes every time you want. Okay? This is not a raffle, okay? This is not quantum mechanics in which, you know, you're gonna have the same value. You have S, A, and C at the same time. No. This is not quantum mechanics, okay? You vote for one thing. I allowed you to change your vote one time, but now you want to change your vote 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Stop it. As a matter of fact, I won't let you change your vote more than twice. How about that? And I'm being very, very, very generous. Because once you put that vote in the ballot, it's done. You can't take it out. That's right. You can't. Actually, I'm you know what? You want to play quantum mechanics? How about this? I will let you change your vote depending on how I feel about that. Tyranny. That's right. So screw you. Let's listen to Adel or Adel, whatever it is. Okay, we can listen to this version, I guess, because I don't see the topic. Okay, yeah, well, that's Caliggo. That's something else. Okay, screw it. Let's listen to this version here. And let's search for the fight. Solo, I guess. No heat solo. Okay, this is a little bit too... It's a little bit too sweaty. Let's try to look for something a little bit longer. This song is 6 minutes. 3 minutes, 5 minutes. This is the final boss. Maybe he's not that difficult and people beat him fairly fast, I guess. Okay, well, this is 8 minutes. This could work. Oh my god, 687 views. Yeah, let's give this lad a view. Why not? Everdark, Sovereign, Adel. Well, this is the... Okay, well, this is the... Well, you did say the Everdark faces are here, so we might as well watch the Everdark version. I mean, I don't see why that would be a problem. Okay. Okay, let's listen to Adel. Adel. There is an average system is better than raw count system. We have a system here and it's tyranny. That's right. It's brutal tyranny. That's what it is. What about last second super chat vote change? I mean, I don't think we should turn this into pay to win. Obviously, if you super chat, if someone super chatted, I would have to give that vote more value in the tier list. That will be pay to win. I mean, I could do a pay to win if you want me to do it. I have absolutely no qualms about turning this into a pay to win. Oh, you want Gladius in S tier? No problem. Super chat and and I'll pump it up depending on the amount, okay? That could work for me. No problema. No problema. If this was a quantum mechanics, but Evolve would be B and A at the same time. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Being all of the tier lists at the same time. Okay, let's listen to Adel, Baron of Night. We do hear a little bit more of a tribal approach in the percussion in this song. Slightly tribal though. And it's very, you know, I'm gonna call it hammery-like. It's just punishing the accent, you know. Boom, boom, boom. Fairly low in the register as well, makes it sound more mean. This boss looks like a weird dragon, like an abomination of a dragon or something. So it looks like an abomination, yeah. A dragon abomination. Listen to those strings, how they hit. Sounds like it's like the person playing the string instruments is playing metal or something. That's badass. Those choirs sound very interesting. Like that transition in the choirs, they sound a little bit more melodic, and it's almost like a glimpse of what this character used to be. Adel, maybe it was talking about an echo of what it was, because now he looks like totally deformed, like an abomination, you know? So it's like an echo of what he used to be. That's it? Okay, there's another face coming, I think. This is probably the Everdark face. Holy shit, that was sick. Oh! Mate, are these scratching glitchy layers that the composer added to this? This is actually insane. Got goosebumps out of that, mate. Okay. Lads and lasses, that... Okay, listen. I was not too much in the boat of this song during this first two phases. But if the Everdark phase is, or the Everdark version of the soundtrack is that last part with the electric guitar, holy shit. That was insane. That was insane. This is one of the... You know, this is why Elden Ring Nightreign is so sick in terms of the music. Because they really did get out of the box of the Bloodborne and the Dark Souls soundtracks. They started to use layers that you wouldn't hear ever in a soundtrack from software in this kind of games, neither in Bloodborne nor in Dark Souls or anything like that. You know, adding these electric guitars not only in melodic ways, because we did hear like a fraction of a riff in there, but also we did hear it in almost like a sound design effect in the music, doing like this strings pick scratches. But they sound design it to sound like it's almost like a glitch sound design or something. And I think that is pretty cool because there's the, you know, the whole shtick about this boss is that you see that he has, you know, like an electric thunder attack or something. Electricity or, you know, thunder attacks or whatever. So I think it's very fitting that the Everdark version has that imbued in the music, in the electric guitar, because the guitar is electric. It has distortion in it. So the fact that the guitar sounds so mean, and they're using the guitar as well, the sound effects of the guitar in a sound design way, also builds the storytelling of the boss fight way further than, you know, you will normally think of. So creatively, that last phase, I don't know if that phase is the Everdark or not, but if that is the case, that was absolutely sick, and it's one of the best arrangements that I've heard in all the Elden Ring you know, soundtrack. And I'm talking about the base game, the Shadow of the Earth Tree, and obviously Nightreign as well. So I'm going to read a couple of your comments, but while I read a couple of your comments, I'm going to give it to you right now. Now you have the power. What do you give Adel, Baron of Night? S, A, B, C, or D? Okay, so let me read a couple of the comments here. unless you have the Iris of Iron. Give points depends on the person who voted. Me 10 points and Paragon 1 point only. Yeah, I don't think you have won the privilege of getting that kind of favoritism. Wouldn't be just be every tier at the same time as long as you don't observe the list? No, even if you observe the list, it would be all of them. That's racist. Adel is a prehistoric dragon, okay? So he didn't go through any kind of malformation or anything. Like he is that way. It's not like he went through I don't know. Like he got deformed or anything. The prehistoric dragons just look like that. He's a dragon, but got too hungry, so he ate his face. Okay, there we go. Then yeah, something did happen to him. His head is like a T-Rex, but barely supported by his neck, so it hangs lopsided. His body got twisted because of these tornado spins. I suppose so, yeah. Okay, let me see the votes here. Nightreign also have gimmick bosses better than Elden Ring DLC bosses. I mean, I haven't played Nightreign, so I wouldn't know. I guess I'm too conservative Souls music wise for this. I can see why. Yeah, I can see why people that is accustomed to the Dark Souls soundtrack, Bloodborne, wouldn't be accustomed. You know, it's weird to hear these kind of things, but I find them actually very exciting. It's a gravity dragon, so it makes sense. A gravity dragon, okay. Okay, so let's see. W says A, VMAX says A, Deadhead says A, Paragon says D, okay. W is taking offense at that. Like, D, are you crazy? Conkel says A, okay. We have a landslide for A so far, except for the Paragon's D. No, he malformed because of hunger. That's no lore in Nightreign. Listen, I don't want to get. I don't want to be lore dumped here, and that he's not a Night Lord or whatever. For the purposes of a stream, he's a Night Lord. Okay, I don't care. But Atlas, he's not. I don't care. But actually, Atlas, he's not a Night Lord, and he's a dinosaur. No, he's not a dragon. Don't care. But I also didn't play Nightreign, so I have no attachment because it doesn't sound like a FromSoft song. I understand it. Oh yeah, very fitting context. Trust me, he literally crashes while spinning like bullet. There's a lord in Nightreign, but not really deep. Okay, another thing that I did notice is that, you know, the character is called Adel or Adel, whatever it is, Baron of Night. So Baron entitles like you know, like royalty. And that was something that I was thinking about when I was listening to the song. Like, okay, I don't see any kind of regality in the song, you know, in the music. I think the music speaks more about his current state and how he is now a Baron of the Night or Baron of Night, whatever you want to call it. Because it's obviously it's a super dark song. Okay, so I think I don't even need to count this because I think this is an landslide for A tier so far. So here's where I stand, okay? I think the song actually is very interesting and exciting for me in the Everdark phase, if you will. The electric guitar inclusion in the song is absolutely fantastic. How they implemented the even the sound effects of the guitar, because if you take a guitar, you can like scratch the strings and that will create a certain sound. which is a guitar effect, but it's like an organic effect. You don't need a pedal or anything like that. You can get it out of the guitar like organically. You don't need any external factor to it. So I like how they implemented not only the electric guitar as an instrument like you normally would in a very melodic way, but they also implemented the sound effects, and then they sound designed the sound effects to make it into the game. That's like literally S tier creativity. So that's what I like about the song, but that's like the thing that I like about the track. The other two phases, if you want to call them that way, I think they were okay. So if I'm being like obviously putting this in a balance or something, I would have to put it in B because I like the last part of the song. But it doesn't matter because if I vote B, you still win, basically. So most people voted for Adel, Baron of Night, for A, so it goes in A. Let's see. I'll concede to vote A because I want it in a high tier. But I also didn't. Okay, yeah, because yeah, very fitting. Yeah, I already read that. Baron is also used in demonology, but it's a dual meaning here, in my opinion. The female soprano adds that to me. Demons are often called barons or princes. Okay, that is something that I didn't account for. So it's more of an external terminology than something that is in the storytelling of the game. Then, but he's also prehistoric royalty, i.e., apex predator. Okay. Well, in that case, the Baron doesn't. I mean, prehistoric is not. It doesn't resemble royalty, and being an apex predator. I mean, you could call it like the king of prehistoric era, if you will, but I don't really see it. Changing my answer to B. Yeah, I agree with your opinion. Okay. Conkel changes his opinion to B, but that still makes it an A tier because most people voted A, and we also have the A vote from Eldrick. So Conkel, you and me are alone in B, and Paragon is forever alone in D. So Noster, I changed to B as well just to satisfy Paragon. Oh my god. No. I don't want to do this bullshit again of recounting a million times. Hell no. As a matter, you know what? This is the last time I'm going to do it, okay? This is the last time I'm going to do it. And the only reason why I'm going to do this again is because I want to see if there's a tie. Because when there's a tie, there's bloodshed. And I love a bloodbath. You know, I love to bathe in it. So, for that reason alone, for the drama, I'm going to drama farm here. I'm going to recount and I'm going to change your vote to B. Only because of that. But from this point forward, I'm saying it right now. From this point forward, the first vote that you put in the chat, that's your end. That's your final vote. Okay? I'm not going to change any more votes. I'm not going to be changing and recounting the bloody votes 10 times. Okay? So, let's do the recount then. Okay, W says A. VMAX says A. Deadhead says A. Pargon says D. Conkel did change to B. B. Okay. Eldrick says A. What else? I did vote for B, so that's Conkel and me. Okay. And W says B. Okay. There we go. Yes, A still wins. It's 4 A's against 3 B's and 1 D. A still comes on top. I will think about my answers about the next themes more serious, at least so long I'm listening and not doing. If you're not sure and you want to listen to the reasons why I'm ranking something for whatever reason, that's fine by me. It's better to withhold the vote. If you're not sure, if you want to wait for what I have to say, then just put it like a Coomer in the chat, you know? B plus in my opinion. Okay, in that case, that's a tie in between A and B. Okay. 3 A's, 3 B's, and 1 D. Punisher comes in with the tie maker. And I already voted for B. So we're gonna have to do the coin toss again, lads and lasses. That's right. Second song, a tie again. Jeez, this is the first time that this has ever happened. Just so you know, this is very polarizing. This soundtrack, I'll tell you that. Okay. Well, might as well just do it. Why wait? So here we go. A is heads, okay? A is heads. B is tails. And kaboom! Fuck! I mean, you're lucky today. You wretches, you A wretches. You A wretches are so lucky today. And this goes to show that the coin is not on my favor, because people complain. It's like people complain and they say, Atlas, the coin always tosses in your favor. It's rigged, Atlas. Well, it's not. You can see there. 2 times in a row didn't go my way. But Atlas is still... No, it's not. Moving on. Let's listen to Noster, Wisdom of Night. Okay, there we have it. We don't have a topic. No, we do have a topic version of it. We will listen to the topic version because it's the topic version. It's the official version. You understand? Okay, let's pause it right there. Let's look for the Vite. Might as well just copy this. Okay. Solo. Okay, 715. Fantastic. Sentient Pest Boss Kill, aka Noster. Okay, there we go. Why do you have to do this? Just plays Noster, not Sentient Pester. Shut up. Okay, let's check it out. It's a big scorpion and a moth. Interesting. It doesn't sound like a boss fight theme. I mean, it does have a more fitting storytelling for the moth than the scorpion, I think. Wow. I'm actually really surprised that this is the soundtrack for the boss. I'm guessing this is for one of the members of the boss fight, that you know, that beautiful moth, magical moth that we see there. And we had woodwinds in that okay, I think it's going to change to something, another face. The woodwinds are, you know, thematically, okay, we have the woodwinds there again, which is for the flying creature. Very fitting for that. I'm guessing that this boss was inspired by Mothra, you know, from Gojira. Gojira. You hear the trills in the woodwinds? I love trills in the woodwinds. Is that? It's more melodic, yeah. Oh my god. No, the woodwind composition here is absolutely gorgeous. It is. That was it? We still have the Everdark version, I guess. It's like the moth is controlling the scorpion. It's basically like the moth has a mount, and it's the scorpion creature. She bought it on Steam on sale. All right, there we have it. Noster, Wisdom of Night. I mean, this song in particular has a lot of woodwinds, a woodwind parts. The woodwinds are very involved in the music, and the woodwinds is basically an ensemble in an orchestra that consists of flutes, clarinets, oboe, and oh my god, I'm forgetting one of them. It's like the bass flute, but I forgot the name. Jesus, how can I forget the name of that? Woodwind section. Woodwinds section. Mm, it's this one. Just don't. I just forgot the name of it. I literally see this name every day. How can I forget? Yeah, the flute, the oboe. Yeah, well, the English horn, clarinet, the bassoon. Jesus Christ, and the bassoons. That I forgot for some reason. Um, like I was saying, it's really involved doing runs, trills, and that's what Obviously, since they're woodwind instruments, the wind is like an implicit motif for the moth because it's a flying creature. But also the whole track, it's very whimsical. It's almost doesn't sound like it's supposed to be like a evil, mean boss battle. It also tells more of a story of something very whimsical and magical. And well, we do have that because the moth is basically like a caster, is a magic user. So I mean, it's very aligned with what you see and even the aesthetics, or the character design of the moth. Um, but it doesn't sound like it's super. It doesn't sound like it has huge stakes. You know what I mean? I think it talks more about the actual storytelling of the boss than the stakes of the fight, so to speak. So, with that being said, let's put it to a vote. What do you give Noster, Wisdom of Night? You think it's an S, A, B, C, or D? Actually, when you mentioned the moth controlling the scorpion, there's a concession they made for the Everdark phase to work. In the file, the scorpion has an alternate state with his head missing, so Noster would have written in the head cavity. Okay, yeah, like it reduces itself in it. Yeah. But the Everdark version would be weird if it didn't have a head. Um. Well, yeah, because they wanted to make it different from the regular version. Yeah, of course. Similarly whimsical as an ancient spirit and Renala. Oh, that's right. The ancient spirit. That's one of the most outlier songs from the base game from Elden Ring. That's true. Yeah, that's a very very good comparison. This song reminds me of ancestral spirit. Mm-hmm. Yes, the magic elk. So let's see the votes here. W says A, Paragon says B. I'm actually going to write this because I don't want to be counting 10,000 times. Okay, WA, Paragon B. In my head, it is S, but objectively A. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Conkel says A. The Punisher says A. Eldrick says B. Okay. Okay, so we have three Bs, three As and two Bs. Sorry. I think I'm gonna give this song. I'm gonna give this song a high B. A high B. Which means we have a tie again. Oh God. I didn't foresee this would be I couldn't foresee this happening again. How could it? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Another tie. Are we going to have a tie for each and every song of this tier list? I don't understand. How could this be possible? Me don't understand. I don't understand. I'll switch to A if it's tied. No, you're not. No more switching. Screw that. You put the first vote, that's gonna be it. No. Nope. No more changes in the votes. I did say it before. We did this voting session that I wasn't going to switch any more votes, you wretches. And that's gonna be it. So we have another bloody tie. How about that? So Eldrick, no, you're not allowed to change your vote. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 10 seconds for a lurker of the stream to do the tiebreaker. If nobody comes to your rescue, we're going to do the coin toss. That's right. So, another countdown again. 10 seconds. Go. Okay, nobody voted. What if I do super chat? If you do a 5 super chat, I will allow you to change your vote. How about that? Yeah. $5 to change the votes. I like that. I'm going the filthy capitalist way. That's right. I'm going to use the filthy pig capitalist ways. Nope. Not 2, 5. Not enough. I said 5. I'm broke for $5. God damn it, man. If you can't even spend $5, you shouldn't have spent the $2 to begin with. I would refund you for that, but I can't. In YouTube, I can't refund. No way Adel is A and this will be B. This is insane. Well, here I'm going to give you this opportunity then. If someone can make the difference for W's super chat to account for the $5, just for this time, I will allow you to change the vote. If someone can super chat, how was it, like like $3? You would have to super chat $3. I will let you change the vote. So I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds. If nobody does the super chat, mate, I don't know why I feel like a super villain here, but whatever. If nobody does the super chat in 10 seconds, we will do the coin toss, okay? And W will have spent his hard-earned money in vain. That's right. So 10 seconds. There you go. Three, 2, 1, 0. That's right. We're going to do the coin toss. W may as well reserve a song for a music request. His life savings. Yeah, that's right. You know what? I'll be more than willing to do that, W. If you want to change your super chat to a video game music request or an anime music request, you are more than willing to give you the chance to do that, because I kind of feel bad that you know you do the super chat and you don't get anything in return. So I'm more than willing to do that. I mean, you can change it for that, or you can keep the super chat in for this stream for someone to aggregate the $3 to change the vote in a further down track. That could be a tie as well. I'll let you decide on that. But for this one, it's not going to be the case. So we're going to have to do the coin toss here, okay? So heads is A, okay? Heads is A, and tails is B, all right? So here we go. Heads A, tails B. And boom. Fuck! Mate, we have had 3 heads. 3 heads in a row. Oh! You fuckers. This is rigged. You're rigging it. You're rigging it, mate. What the hell's going on? But Atlas, the coin is rigged for your favor. The rig is... Really? You called that? You called that a rig in my favor? Do you? Do you really think this is rigged? This has turned heads 3 times in a row against me. But no. Atlas, don't do the coin toss. It always goes in your favor. Okay. Enough of the rant. Let's move on, shall we? Okay. Let's listen to Fulgore, Mary's fathom of the night. Fathom of night. Okay. Weird to say. Fulgore Maris. Okay. Fulgore. Crap. Fulgore Maris. Fathom of night. Osti. Okay, there we have it. Let's see if we have a topic track. Okay. Well, it seems that we don't, so might as well just listen to it from here. It's almost 7 minutes. Let's look for the fight here. Maris, Fathom, Night. Let's check the Everdark. Why not? Okay, Everdark Maris. Fantastic. This is 9 minutes, so it's probably a little bit difficult to do. Eldrick did switch for the better, though. Please, no head and tails, please. No, I will not. I defend Noster. It is literally my most listened song of this whole soundtrack. It will be Tails. No, it's not Tails. God damn, yes, as it goes. Atlas says we are rigging it. While rigging it. I'm not rigging anything. Gladius wasn't in the coins. It was being mean because I switched. Lamau. Show Everdark footage of Marriage. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's listen to Mary's Fathom of Night. And let's watch the Everdark version of it. And this is a hotless gameplay, so this is going to be more epic. This is very unsettling. It's like unnerving, you know? It's like something is stalking you from the dog, you know what I mean? And it's just getting closer and closer to you. This does look like a cosmic squid or something. Actually creepy nice. Yeah, it's very... It is creepy, yeah. Okay, I'm guessing this is the first phase, right? I'm guessing this is when he stays in the sky and whatnot. Just looming over you. Okay, this sounds like a second phase. Ooh. Was it? No, we still have the Everdark face. This boss is using sleep element, by the way. Looks like an Eldritch being, sort of. It does, yes. Oh shit, more involved strings here? Oh, got goosebumps how those strings swelled in there. Oh my god. Lads, I have to tell you that it's the ever dark parts of the soundtracks that really get me into the songs. This is gorgeous. You hear how the strings are doing like a main melody and others are doing like drums? It's almost like it's imitating it's like an imitation or a visualization of the movement of this boss of Maris. It's like he's swimming in the wind, you know? It's like well, if I don't know if this is like a cosmic character, you know, like an eldritch cosmic boss or whatever. But he throughout all this throughout all the fight, he's just looming above, just like swimming in the void, you know what I mean? Well, in the void, so to speak, considering him like a cosmic kind of boss or whatever. But he's always like going around and floating, not even floating, like actually kind of swimming in the space. And that's how I envision the music, especially in the last phase, in the Everdark phase, when the lower strings are doing like those kind of runs, there's the swell a little bit. It's like it's like an I don't want to be cheesy here and say it's like an everflow, but yeah, let's put it that way. Of motion, of movement. So it's very graceful in its nature, you know what I mean? And the boss also has that quality because it's not extremely aggressive in its behavior. It is, you know, a little bit annoying because it does this ranged magical attacks or whatever, but it's not like fucking berserk, you know what I mean? So it has this graceful, this cosmic gratefulness, so to speak, to its nature, and that I think it's very well reflected in the whole song, but very specifically in the final cue, which is, I think, as it is my understanding, the Everdark version of the soundtrack. And with that being said, let's put it to a vote. What do you think we should give Maris, Orgo Maris, S, A, B, C, or D? Time to vote. Type it in the chat. Come on. Come on. Ever played State of Decay 2, Atlas? No, Velothi, haven't played it. And hi, by the way, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're good. Okay, let's see how many votes do we have here. Okay, W says B. And we have one B. Conkel says S+. Conkel absolutely adores simps for this song. S for simp. And that's fine. Every song that we rank on S means we are a simp for it. So there you go. Viral Shorts says B. Paragon says B. Vindicator says A. It is definitely perfect though. Well, you voted B, so that I don't understand. Conkel. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm gonna give 10 more seconds in case anybody wants to vote. We have 3 Bs, 1 A, and 1 S. I'm gonna give 10 more seconds for someone to vote. If any of the lurkers want to vote, now is your chance. 10 seconds. Come on. Let's see it. Don't waste it. Don't wait for anybody else to vote for you. You have the chance to change the course. And the time is up. Screw you. So, based on what I just said, I have to say again, like I did mention before, but just to reiterate, that it's the ever dark parts of the tracks that are really pull me over to the song. Not the normal cues, like the first phase or the second phase or whatever you want to call them. So I would have to put this in high B as well, because it is the ever dark part that I like the most. So okay. Oh well, Eldrick is voting for B as well. And with my B will be 5 Bs. So most people is saying B. I vote B as well. So B it is. Augur goes into B. There we go. This is the first track. This is the first track that we haven't had a tie. Thank God. So, this is going to be interesting. The next one. The next one that we have is Libra. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh God, Libra. Libra is going to wake some passion. I know it. Libra, creature of the night. Let's check it out. Okay, let's listen to Libra then. Let's see if we can find a topic. We do have a topic, so we'll listen to the topic track and let's find something that is more than 7 minutes, or about 7 minutes. 47 seconds. Well, this one is 7 minutes, almost the same length, so might as well. There we go. Oh yes, Dark Father. Embrace me with your somberness. Yes. In my opinion, this is the most unique song in From Software musical history. I'll say something about that at the end of the song. Great warning alarm. Wait, we need to make this a tie or else he'll curse us. Oh, because of the because of the balance, yeah. The medals. The medals. Libra would vote his own theme F just to balance out of our S tier votes. Well, but he will get outvoted, I think. We'll see what happens when we go to the votes. Mate, the metals in this song are so goated. Phase 3 vocals is synced by the composer himself, Sho Miyazawa. Hey Atlas, hope you're well. Have you listened to Helltor track yet? Yes, we did listen to that track in a video game music request stream at Dyson. So yeah, I have heard before. What is that thing that he casts? Is it molten gold? It looks like molten gold or something. Some sort of molten metal. But since it's golden, I would say it's like gold, I guess. This is when it goes crazy, mate. It's counterfeit gold, whatever that really means. This part is like absolute madness. That was insane. Oh my god! the queue ended. It started sadly when he was defeated. That was awesome. That was timing. That was timing. All right, lads and lasses. Here's my opinion on the boss fight. You want to hear my opinion? This is my opinion. Crap. What the hell did I do here? Right here. This is my opinion. If you want to know what I think very well, much in depth about this song, you can watch this video right here after the stream ends. How about that? I already covered this track. That's right. Yes, yes, yes. I have heard this before. Fantastic track. But if you want to hear my explanation of the storytelling of the song and what kind of emotions it's trying to evoke in the player, you need to watch this video for sure. So, with that being said, let's put it to a vote. What do you give Libra, Creature of Night? S, A, B, C, or D? Let me hear it. Let me read it. Put it in the chat. Drop it. Make it rain. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let me start counting the votes here that are coming in. W says S for Libra. Okay. Eldrick says S for Libra. All right. Punisher says S triple plus. Triple plus S for Punisher. Like he's simping times 3. That's what's happening here. Punisher simps times 3 for this song. However, his vote accounts for just 1 S. Paragon says C. Paragon doesn't like when Elden Ring or Dark Souls or any other FromSoft game goes out of the box. He hates it. He hates it. He thinks it's crap. He thinks sucks. He is very, very OG. He doesn't like anything else. He's a purist. He thinks everything that goes outside of the Taurus Demon track is a sin. Okay. Okay, Conkel says B. All right. Libra will want it to be a coin flip. Libra will want it to be a coin flip. I mean, yeah, that's true. I agree. Vindicator says S. Deadhead says S. Error says S as well. So yeah, I think we have a landslide of S tiers. We have 6 S tiers, 1 B and 1 C. And you know what, lads? I think you're right. This time you're right. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to vote S as well. Not that I need to. I mean, it's S already. But yes, let's make it an S as well. This is 7 S tiers. 7 votes to S tier. This is our first S tier track, and I couldn't agree more with it. That's right. And this is looking beautiful because look at the balance of this. Maybe Libra didn't go to a tie, but look how beautiful and balanced this tier list looks. We have 1 in S, 2 in A, 1 in B, and 1 in C. I think this is pretty based, even though sometimes the coin didn't go in my favor. That's fine. This looks pretty good. All right. Let's listen to the next song. Fulgore. Let's listen to Fulgore, Champion of Nightglow. I think Fulgore is a character from Killer Instinct, but I don't think they got Fulgore from Killer Instinct. I don't think so. Okay, here we have it. 6 minutes. Now let's look for the fight. Okay. Ever Dark Fulgore. There we go. Boom here. Boom here. This reminds me of a song from Rome Total War, the first Rome Total War. I think the only person that might know which song that is Deadhead, and or any other boomer that is on the stream right now might know what Rome Total War is. Total War Shogun. No, the song that I'm talking about is from Total War, Rome Total War, the first Rome. It has a very similar choir composition than this song. Not in this particular part, but yeah, on the previous part. Some Polydorus vibes here. You think so? I don't see it too much. Maybe like a little bit in the choirs. Oh shit, got killed. Oh, he has revived. It was that one choir section in the beginning. That's the choir section that I'm talking about, that it sounds like a song from Rome Total War as well. But yeah, in that case, I can see the similarity that you're talking about, especially in the soundtrack from Conan the Barbarian. It does have a choir that has those very staccato or staccato composition, you know. What do you mean to frigid outskirts? Oh my god. That is an amount of frustration and pain that I don't want to endure in a video game ever again. And the proof is in the YouTubes. Okay, there we have it. Okay, that was Fulgore. I'm gonna be honest, lads and lasses. If there's any lass, it's probably a lurker. Don't manifest yourself. This is probably the track that I like the least from the ones that I've heard. I don't have a lot of commentary to add to this, other than other than to bring the Rome Total War track that I did bring up. And it is true that what Error says, that some of the chorus, sorry, not the chorus, the choirs that we hear, like here, this right here. It is true that it has a somewhat Basil Polydorus influence, perhaps. When you listen to Conan the Barbarian, the soundtrack from Conan the Barbarian, yeah, you can hear a little bit of a similarity in there. It's not totally obvious, but I can see it. But just for, thing is that I don't remember which song from Total War soundtrack. I don't remember which track. It's one of the battle themes, but I don't remember which one is it. Let me see. I think it is this one. Maybe not. No, it's not that one. I mean, it's gonna be an eternity to look it up for the A/B comparison. But yeah, there is a song from this game that has a very similar arrangement to this particular part of the track. Anyways, let's put it to a vote, okay? Like I said, I didn't like this track too much. But I'm gonna leave it to you, okay? What do you give Fulgore Champion of Nightglow? Is it an S, A, B, C, or D? Put the votes down. Put it down now. Weird, it is many people's favorites. Really? I don't like it. I don't. So yes, I am weird. I agree with that. That's one thing that I will agree with you. I am weird. I don't like this song. Okay, so let's start counting the votes. Let's see. W says A. Paragon says D. Again, Paragon doesn't like any of this crap. Paragon is like, give me the Dark Souls 1, man. I don't want to hear this shit. I want to go back to Demon Souls. None of this crap. What is this crap with metals and electric guitars? No. Hell no. Velothi says D. Velothi is in the same boat as me, I guess. He doesn't like this song. I don't like this song either. Too much. It doesn't mean that it's trash, by the way. It's not what I'm saying. Because before anybody goes out to spread misinformation and fake news and goes to tell the composer like, hey, this stupid YouTuber said that your music was crap. No, that's not the case. Error says B. Vindicator says B. Punisher says A. I'm indecisive between A and B. Well, just say one. Stop saying that shit like it's in between A and B. Say one. DS1 music is ass. Okay. Well, we can debate on that on another time. We can start that drama on another stream. Birational says B compared to all Souls tracks. Okay. Well, I have counted for B. I want to say A tier for Theater Face, but I do think it's less explorative. Okay, well, I put you in A then. B plus, it's okay. Okay, Conkel says B. Give me bosses like in Demon Souls. These ones go Gaping Dragon, Calamite, and Artorias are great. These one Bella Gargoyles are goated. Okay, lads, this is not about this one. W say what? You heard me. Pinwheel theme is underrated. Okay. Let's move on. You're just taking this out to be a meme then. Deadhead says B. Okay. Firational says B. You already voted, but okay. All right, so we have 5 Bs, 3 As, 1 C, and 1 D. Fuck. Hell. B, really? Really? I mean, yeah. 5 Bs, 3 As, 1 C, and 1 D. He wants to do double count. He wants to do double count. No, no, no. I'm just saying that there's 5 Bs. Yes, listen, it's B with B wins, okay? I'm not going to go in my tyrannical ways. But I'm going to put it in B lower than Augur Maris. I'll go Tyrant in that regard. So yeah. There we go. 2 Bs, 2 As, 1 S, and 1 C. Let's listen to Caliggo, Miasma of Night. Caliggo, Miasma of Night. Hosty. Where art thou? Caliggo, Miasma, Night. Evadoc. Okay, Evadoc, Sovereign, Caliggo. 2 minutes. Jesus. We don't want something that sweaty. Let's see something that's a little bit large. Okay. Well, this is a extra life guide. That's not gonna work. Okay, yeah, this is good. 8 minutes. Fantastic. Let's listen to it. The piano. Better go play Silksong. You guys vote S for all the rest for me. Okay, lad. Have fun with Silksong. Thank you for coming in. I'm not going to do a lot of commentary on this one because I already did a fair amount of commentary regarding to this track when it was requested in a video game music request stream. Okay, so I'll do a little bit, but not like a lot, because I already talked about this. The piano is fantastic in this track. And as some of you know, some of you that watch. Oh my god, I forgot about the goddamn Mitsuda lick. Oh, that is something that I already talked about in my... Actually, I did a short for that, so I think we can actually look for it. There's the Mitsuda lick in the song, in the piano. We will listen to it when the song finishes. All right. Final phase is the ever dark one, I suppose. I really like how this character is rigged. The movements are really cool, even when he staggers. And the resolution is with the piano, with the solo piano. Oof. Oof. This is a gorgeous track. And it's tragic as hell. And that everything is endowed in the piano, mate. Like the piano plays such a huge role in the storytelling of this game. Sorry, of this boss. Let me look for that short that I made in regards to this. Atlas Benighted. Sorry, Benighted. Caliggo Zelda, I think. Okay, let's see the short here. Listen to that. This is actually a clip from that stream that we did, where I listened to the song for the first time, and I'm part of that this was part of the breakdown. Okay, so let's listen to it. Listen to that. Huh? You hear that? Well, obviously this is on another key. Now let's listen to Caliggo. Fuck! Mate, the Mitsura leak made it into Nightreign. What the hell? So as you can hear, that thing that's called amongst video game composers and whatnot as the musicians that like video game music, that Mitsura lick is something that you hear often in many games, video games, especially Japanese games. That little lick in the piano. Listen to that. Let's listen to that again. Huh? You hear that? Well, obviously this is on another key. Now let's listen to Caliggo. It coomed. But yeah, very, very cool stuff to add. It's like a sort of the zeitgeist of these video game soundtracks to use that kind of lick in a song. It's like, oh shit, I've heard this before in other stuff, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, what do you think we should give Caliggo? Okay, you already coomed the votes. What the hell's going on? Okay, let me count them then. Don't coom the votes. Let me when you vote, when I say it's time to vote, you vote. If I don't say vote, you don't vote. Crap. Okay. Velothi says S. Deadhead says S. Error says S. W says S. Vindicator says S. Eldrick says S. Paragon says A. Okay, Paragon did like it. VMAC says S. I can't control when I coom. We were all premature. I mean, I guess you're all premature, yeah. Yeah, you're all coomers. I'm not gonna argue with that. Yes. You're all a bunch of coomers for sure. Conkel says S as well. S minus though. Because you all come to this, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that you need my vote, because this is a giga landslide for S. But yeah, I'm going to vote S for Caliggo as well. One of the best tracks for sure. Like, these two tracks is one of the best two tracks that have ever been made for any From Software game ever. Now, I haven't played Bloodborne, but I've heard plenty of tracks from Bloodborne. At this point, I think I've heard almost all of the soundtrack. And I'm including Sekiro as well. Yeah, these are like giga tier S tracks. I agree. So, finally, Paragon. Yep, Paragon finally did pledge to our cause. But to be fair, Caliggo doesn't take a lot of risk. You know, it's a very more traditional orchestral track, with the piano being the center point or the spearhead that tells the story of the boss fight and the boss perhaps as well, because it sounds very tragic in the composition and in the melodic sense of the piano as well. And it has the Mitsura lick, so it makes it adds a little flair to it as well. So with that being said, we have arrived to the last track for today's tier list. So we have Night Aspect, Helltor, the Nightlord. So let's listen to Helltor. Helltor, Nightlord. Helltor should be the replacement Primarch for the Nightlords in Warhammer 40k. Now that Conrad Curse is dead, maybe Helltor can take his place. Any Warhammer 40k fans here? Type it in the chat. Type 40k in chat if you are a fan of Warhammer 40k. Mate, I need to give Warhammer 40k more love in the channel because it's one of my favorite things in the whole universe. But all of you weep wretches are stopping me from doing that. Why? Anyways, let's listen to... Okay, here's the topic. It's almost 8 minutes, so we have to find a track. We have to find gameplay that is goes according to that. So we will watch the Everdark version. So let's look for it. Everdark. Okay, this is 6 minutes. 40 minutes, it's too much. Mod update. Okay, that's a mod. This is 5 minutes. Ending and final boss theme, Shirako. Okay. This is 9 minutes, so this is a good clip to watch. Okay. Final track. Helltor the Nightlord. Check it out. Don't vote until I say so. Don't goom this time. Who says Curse is dead? He wearing soulstone when he let himself be killed. He's wearing a soulstone. I mean, he wishes, I guess. I think Curse was too much of a doomer to have a soulstone, to be honest. He wanted the dead. Let me off the hook of this wretched world. I thought he was already Everdark in his base game, in his base fight. I have no idea. I haven't played the game. This is so elegant. Wow, that attack was so sick. Did you see people coming because Henry Cavill took some photo for Instagram and Horus Heresy book in background? People think Warhammer show going to be heresy. I didn't see that. No. Shit. I mean, I don't think they will do Horus Heresy to begin with the Amazon series. But it's not like I'm complaining if they do. The thing is that the Horus Heresy is such a massive event in Warhammer that, I don't know. Like, to start with, I think it's extremely ambitious to start with that. But if they do it, I hope they can pull it off. I really hope so. I think, if anything, it would be better for them to do like a prologue of the Primarchs, of the Primarch project, and then they do the Crusade, the Galactic Crusade. But going straight up into Horus Heresy, like, again, I'm not saying that it will be bad. It would be awesome. But I think it's extremely ambitious to begin, you know, the first live action series ever of a Warhammer thing. I'm more of a Warhammer fantasy person myself. Actually, the first game that I ever played was a Warhammer fantasy game instead of a Warhammer 40k. And I absolutely adore the Total War, the Warhammer Total War games. I played the first one and the second one to death. What's your favorite faction in Warhammer Fantasy era? A heresy show would have to be like 6 seasons. Well, yeah, it's a pretty engrossing story in Warhammer. But yeah, I mean, if they want to tell it right, it will take time. Yeah. Lizardman or Skaven? That's awesome. Dinos or Skaven have such a cool lore. Absolutely wretched creatures. You know, like internal lore and external lore. The things they've done. S-tier assassins. All right. That was Helltor the Nightlord. This, I think this is the final boss of the Nightreign, right? There we have it. So this is another one of those tracks that I think I don't really have a lot of commentary about it. Personally, I think it's okay. Personally. So I'm going to leave it to you. What do you think we should give Helltor the Nightlord? Is it an S, A, B, C, or D? Now it's time to vote. Cast your vote now. S, A, B, C, or D? What do you think Helltor is? Okay, let's see. This is the last track of today's tier list for the final boss of the game. Velothi says D. Velothi didn't like this song at all. Like, absolutely despises it. He wants it erased from memory. Paragon says A. With Coom drop on top. Oh my god. No. Yeah. Eldrick says A or S to me. I'll try to choose one. Okay, I'm not counting your goddamn indecision right now. Vindicator says S. Okay. There you go. W says S. Error says A. Conkel says A minus. Okay. Eldrick says A. All right. There we go. I'll vote C. Okay. I'll vote. No. You know what? C is too. No. I'm being too harsh on Helltor. I take that back. It's not C. I'll put it in B minus. Okay. I'll put it in B. B, mid B at the most. So personally, I'll put it in B. No, C is too harsh. Bro, you weren't listening then. Bray, you didn't eat anything. Right. Because I don't like the song that you like, then what is wrong with you? You're a Karen. Well, I guess you weren't listening then. W is a Karen, mate. What's going on here? Man, I wish they kept the melancholic tone in the third phase. I mean, apparently this song doesn't have an Everdark version, right? Like this boss doesn't have an Everdark version. So it is what it is. Okay. Well, accounting for the votes, we have 2 S's, 4 A's, 1 B, 1 C, and 1 D. This is sort of split up, but obviously A wins with the majority of votes, or A's. So Helltor makes it to an A tier. So there we have it. The final tier list for all the Nightlords in Nightreign, Elden Ring Nightreign. Libra and Caliggo, yeah, pretty much deserve S tiers. I will say both of these tracks are S+++ tiers. These are 2 of the best songs that From Software have ever come up with in any of their games. That's right. I agree. Gladius gets the end of it, but we didn't have any songs in D tier. We did have D votes, but we didn't have any songs land in D tier by the aggregate of the votes. The third phase is about finally reaching the end of the night. Well, I think it's more about you reaching Coom. I think it's about your Kumi feelings and tendencies. It's all about Coom. Why though? To ask why is to ask, why are you a coomer? Yes. But like Error did say, very personal taste. Yes, that's right. At the end of the day, that's the answer. Personal taste. Doesn't have to go even further. Yeah, it doesn't really have to go further than that. You some songs you connect with, some songs you do not connect with. To ask why that is, it's a rabbit hole. You can find a million answers or no answers. At the end of the day, like I have always said, at the end of the day, what really matters is, do you like the song or not? That's the ultimate question. And the ultimate answer is yes or no. Kinda can work as well. But lukewarmness is like you didn't even care about the track that much. It's better when it's just yes or no. And that's about it, to be honest. The most important thing about music is it's not if it is extremely melodically complex. If it doesn't matter if you're doing like irrational, like the most complex things in music, you know. It doesn't matter if you're playing a song at 300 BPM or you're doing like these insanely fast runs, or you're doing 5,000 modulations in a song, or insane retardandos, or it doesn't matter. Or if you're using irrational time signatures or whatever, you can find the most difficult things in music or the most elaborate things in music. That doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the audience is what matters, and the ultimate gosh that the audience have towards the song is, do I like the song or not? End of story. Doesn't matter how much it took to make the song. It doesn't matter the amount of creative output that you took into the track. Does it connect with your audience? If it does, you did the job. If it doesn't, you didn't do the job. Now, you will connect with some audiences and with others not. And you connect with most of them, and you connect with a least of them. And at the end of the day, if a song of yours connects with a small amount of an audience, it still connects with someone. That's what's important. You know what's sad? That you make a song and nobody connects with it. That's not good. Music is about emotion, is about introspection, but also about thoughts about life, reality, our lives, how it relates to our lives, how we relate ourselves with the music as well. So it has to connect, and that connection is what makes people say, I like this. Or if you don't make the connection, then you say, no, I don't like this. It's a relationship, it's a connection. Final question: how do you rank Nightreign music among others? It will get a DLC. Really? Nightreign will get a DLC. Okay. Well, that's something that I didn't foresee. I think a Nightreign soundtrack stands in a very high regard, in my opinion, in terms of the soundtracks. But the Libra and Caliggo are doing heavy lifting, for sure. a huge part of that is those two songs. Like, you don't have no idea. To me, these two songs, this and this, like the bridge there is in between A tier and S tier, because these two songs are here, it's huge. Like, it's a fucking abyss. Like, these two songs are, I mean, the bridge in between this and this is huge. So these two songs, in my opinion, make Nightreign like insanely good. But it also has like a negative, which is these two songs that are doing a huge heavy lifting for it. Today, another tier list. No, I don't have time to do another tier list today. I actually have to end the stream in a couple of minutes, as I have another thing. I have something to attend to after the stream. So there you have it. Final tier list for Nightreign Nightlords. What matters is the friends we made along the way. You can tell yourself that. Now watch Secret Level Warhammer 40k. I already watched that episode and I thought it was awesome. Lecture mode. Listen, Paragon, I get that you're mad because I'm dating your mother, but trust me, she is enjoying it. So be happy for your mom. I mean tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow we're doing your tier list. So before I end the stream, I want to refresh what we're doing this weekend, okay? This weekend, tomorrow Saturday, we're doing a Hitman tier list, courtesy of Deadhead, okay? This is a stonked stream by Deadhead. We're going to do a tier list for Hitman. And on Sunday, we're going to do an anime music request stream on Twitch, okay? So Saturday or tomorrow, we have Hitman tier list, and Sunday, God's Day, Church Day. You don't have to go to church if I'm streaming. I'm your church. We're going to do anime music request stream on Twitch, okay? So I'll guess I'll see you tomorrow, and if you can make it to tomorrow, I'll see you on Sunday, and if you can make it on Sunday, I'll see you on a video on YouTube or on the next week's stream, okay? That was rude. Next Friday is OST request. Yes, next Friday is a video game music request. That is correct. Yes. So with that being said, thank you very much for coming in today. I had a lot of fun ranking this. I hope you had fun as well. I hope I made your day better. If you had a tough week, I hope that you enjoyed your time here, okay? I'll see you very soon. I hope to see you tomorrow for the Hitman tier list, okay? We're going to do a Hitman tier list stonked by Deadhead. So have a good day. Have a good rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. Good night, good evening, good afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.